Happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, January the 10th. I'm not going to be on here real long. I just want to talk about something I had mentioned before. And if you'll go back and watch some of my old videos. And then another thing, welcome to all my new subscribers, all the people that's always commenting. I really do appreciate it. I don't have much content. I don't have the best equipment, but people still watch my videos, and I really do appreciate that. And, you know, we all want to do better, but it takes time, you know, having to do research, then working and stuff like that, but I'll get there. But I'm not going to stay on long, but I wanted to come on and talk about something that really touched me the other day. A friend called me and she said, I want to send you something and tell me what you think about it. I was like, okay. So she sends me a screenshot of this Facebook post. And on Christmas Day, in a city near me, they had a shooting and 3 people were killed. And supposedly a man killed himself, his wife, and I'm not sure what the other lady was to him or whatever, but supposedly he killed her too. I don't know all the specifics, and I'm just basically telling you that to give you a little history behind the situation. But what my focus is on is this young lady. I don't know her age. I was able to see that she started high school in 2012, so I would assume that maybe she's 20 or 21, somewhere in that age. But anyway, her post was stating, she was actually commenting, yeah, it's cold in my car. She was actually commenting about the situation because she actually witnessed it. She witnessed her dad take his life and her mother's life. And she was stating that she wished that people would be more forgiving. If she could forgive her dad, they should be able to do it too. It was very, very sad, and it made me cry, and I almost couldn't finish reading it. But, yeah, there's something wrong with my heat. Hell, it's cold in my car. But anyway, I'm not gonna, to respect her privacy, I'm not gonna let you see what her name is, and I don't think I'm gonna share the whole thing, but I'm just gonna show you a part. Y'all, can y'all see that? It's cold in here. My heat is blowing, but it's not. Ooh, I'm about to get that checked. But anyway, people sit behind these computer screens and they type and say anything they want to say, anything like they used to say about some people. Oh, she gonna tell you whatever come up, come out. That's not always good. That's not something to brag on. It's not. It's not. But I think about the kids that are like children of entertainers or people who are going through public divorces or public situations. You know, what about their feelings when they read all the things that people are saying about their parents? And most recently, say R. Kelly, he has 3 children with his wife. I don't know if any other kids that he have, I'm not even sure, but I know he had 3 with his wife. So what are those kids thinking when they see all this negative publicity about their father? And I understand people gonna say, well, he the dad, he should have thought about that before he did it, but the kids are still innocent. So that's why I said the other day on my video, or maybe in the last one, I'm never gonna come on anybody's comments and be anybody's thing and be rude, because God didn't put me here to be rude and condescending to people. And I thought about that. I said, Lord have mercy. This child, And I still say she a child, because at 20, 21, I was still a kid. I may have thought I was grown, maybe able to go to the club, buy alcohol, whatever, but I had a lot of growing up to do. And I even had a child young, but I still, even now, I still a kid at heart sometimes. Sometimes I'm silly, I'm giddy, and I can be professional and all that, but I still, I still can be giddy and everything else at times. And I love that about myself, because I don't want to be the type that's all serious every time. Every time you see me, I got a stern look on my face and like I'm trying to, no, that's not me. I'm always trying to smile, because guess what? He woke me up this morning. Yes, Lord, thank you. But, you know, we have to, and why am I saying this? Like I said, this is a platform. You may be on your break at work and you don't have anything planned. You may want to look at a video or something. Somebody may stumble upon my videos and say, you know what, this lady here saying some true stuff. It may be something I say that strike a chord in somebody and change their whole outlook on life. You know, I share that because that's my passion. And also I share cooking videos because I love to cook. Look at me, you can tell I like to eat. And I like good tasting food. I use all brand products if they produce good results, but if the all brand products don't produce good results, I don't use them anymore. Like we had a funeral at church, was it last Saturday? Yeah, last Saturday. And I used a cheap brand of the pork sausage I used to make my dirty rice, and I'll link the video to it if you're interested. I probably made it like 2 or 3 times. The best dirty rice was a poor quality video, to be honest with you. And that's something I'm working on. But the camera I want, that camera's like $600. So, I mean, it's attainable, but I have to put it in my budget. You know, it's a sacrifice. You prioritize. What's most important to you is what you take care of first. So that's where my head is. But anyway, look at this car. Get your butt out of the way. I'm rambling, y'all. But yeah, I think about and I said, what about the children? Just like today, they're talking about the guy and his wife who created Amazon, worth $107 billion, and they're divorcing. And they're talking about he has a girlfriend and this, that, and the other. But yeah, it's good to get on there and talk people private business in public, but what about the children? Did the kids already know this? How does that affect them? Because I know I had friends, and when their mom and dad divorced, they were grown, but it still affected them. So, you know, we got to be more considerate of other people's feelings. And, you know, how would you feel if something you say caused somebody to harm themselves? That would tear me up. But y'all, I'm going to go back to see that young girl posted that she was right there when she saw her mom bleeding. And she forgave her dad, and he was a good guy nobody knew. Sometimes people click. That's why I say people need to be careful of how they approach people. You don't know what a person going through. That's what I said about on the job. You know, we always talk about people going postal. You don't know what a person's situation is, what they're going through. You can say something to put them on the brink of just total destruction. You know, like you see those people go in those buildings and shoot up people and everything. Sometimes it's come back, they've been bullied or whatever. Assess your situations, especially people in HR. If you're in an HR position and you know there are employees and there are managers and people who bully people and talk condescending and everything, you need to have a talk with either their manager, their supervisor, to get that resolved, because that could create big issues. It really can. So, you know, you have to, you know how they say use universal precautions when you're dealing with something with blood or whatever. Just handle everything as if it's contagious. You need to handle everybody as if they can have a short temper and go postal. You really, really do, because you don't know a person's mental state. You could deal with a person every day and don't know what they're going through. Every day and don't know their situation. And you may think you do, but you don't. So I always try to look at it that way. Like, if you're in a store or something and you see somebody that look like they may be downtrodden and they're having a hard time, I don't care what you looking like. It don't hurt you to just speak to that person. You may make their day. You might. You might. So think about the kids.
How can I help you?
Hi, let me have a large unsweet green tea.
Anything else for you today, ma'am?
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. It's 109.
Okay. You heard us say anything else today, because I come here just about every day and get the Sonic. The large drinks are 99 cents, and I get the unsweet green tea because supposedly it's supposed to be healthy for you, help you burn calories and speed up your metabolism or something. It's just something I do, and that ice lasts you all day long. That's another thing I like about it. But yeah, I just want to see us. I want the world to be a better place. I want it to not matter what side of the tracks you live on, that you could be respected wherever you go. I want it to be a day when the young kids could go in the store, and just because they may look like they from the inner city and don't have anything, they get the same respect that the guys with the double-breasted suits or the single-breasted or the Armani suits get when they come in, because we all God's kids. It don't matter what we have. It doesn't. So I'm no better than you, and you no better than me. We're somebody special just because God made us. Just because God made us. And so I always think about that. And like Rhea say, we want to look down on the people that's incarcerated. The only difference between them and us is we didn't get caught. Because y'all, when I was going to Grambling, I used to ride home with some of my, we called them homeboys. And I think, and you know, and I can look back over that, and I am so grateful to the guys that were, when we were Grambling, we were a tight-knit group. We all stuck together. But I didn't have a car in college, so I used to ride home with, a lot of times it was one of the girls from here, homegirl. And then sometimes the girls wouldn't be coming home. We catch a ride with the guys. They never got out of place. Never got out of place with us. And I really, really, truly appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Never. But I remember one incident, and I think about when Rhea say the only difference between them and us is we didn't get caught. One time my roommate and I came home, and it was an unexpected trip home. I think we probably came to get some money or groceries or something. I don't know. We didn't really do the Western Union and stuff then back in the early 80s. But anyway, I remember we got dropped off at her cousin's house. And y'all, when I got up out of that car, I was woozy in the head. They had started smoking marijuana. Now check this out. How you gonna be halfway between your house and school and tell the people what they couldn't do in their own vehicle? So when they started smoking weed, they were polite and offered us something. I didn't take none, but I was like, oh crap. And so when we got, I promise you, I'll just put it like this. If they would have drug tested me that day, I probably would have tested positive for marijuana. Hey, you take a puff. Oh my goodness. I'm telling y'all, I got a high off of them smoking. So how would that have affected us? If we would have got pulled over, would we have been charged with possession since we were in the vehicle with them? Because isn't that what the charge is these days? I don't know, but I'm just saying. Good morning, how are you? Another one? All right now. You too, thanks. But yeah, so I think every time Rev say that in church on Sunday, the only difference between us and them is we didn't get caught. Every time he bring it up, I think about that situation right there. I'm serious. Yeah, but you know, God is so good. He is so good. And so since he good to you, be good. That's how I look at it. Since God is good to me, I'm gonna be good to everybody else. And that's why I try to be. You know? Yeah. Like this little boy said on Facebook one day, it's tricky out there. It is. Because you could be helping somebody and they turn around and hurt you. But they got to answer for that. You know, we got to look at things like that. Some people always want to get revenge. Revenge is the Lord's. You just do what he tell you to do. But yeah, I'm going to get off of here. I'm just rambling, going on about different things that's happening in the world. Because I like to talk about things that can make people think or make us check our own selves. I woke up today, I'm having a bad hair day, which I've been having them a lot lately. My head is so big, so I can't wear like the updos, and then my scalp get irritated. I've never worn a wig, never. So I don't know, I'm trying to think of something different to do to my hair. And then I dye it, and then when it come back, like the gray is more prevalent, especially right here in my temple. But you know, thank God I still have hair. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I'm still here to be able to comb my hair. So a lot of my friends and loved ones didn't make it. Lord. But I'm grateful. I just wanted to come on here and talk about that little situation with the young lady. And I am going to post, when I get home this evening, I am going to post a little snippet of her thing. And like I said, because of privacy, I'm not going to put her name or anything there. But, oh, it's 8:15. But I do, the only reason why I'm sharing it is because if this can raise awareness of how things people say affects other people. And especially kids. She's a young adult, but I'm saying, like, suppose young kids have access to the internet and they see the mean, cruel things that people are saying about their parents. What does that do to them? I don't know, but like I said, I always try to do things. And, you know, and like I tell people, I used to tell them in orientation, I treat people the way I want people to treat my kids. You understand? That as a parent, that's how I live. How I treat you is how I would like somebody to treat my kids. So, all right, today, like I said, it's Thursday. Y'all go out in the world, make a difference, make a change, make someone smile. Live your best life. Don't let life live you. Love you. Be blessed. Bye.